My new neighbor claimed to be me, then tried to steal my entire life. The newcomer. The cul-de-sac on Maplewood Lane was postcard perfect, a slice of suburban America plucked from a sitcom. Neat lawns, pastel siding, and mailboxes shaped like tiny barns lined the street. I'd only been in Willow Creek for a week, my transfer to the county library's HR department still fresh, when I first noticed the moving van across the street. That was the first day I saw him. I'm Emma, 27, and I'd moved here for a quiet life. My apartment in Chicago had been a revolving door of noise and chaos, so Willow Creek's sleepy charm felt like a balm. The neighbors were friendly, if a bit nosy. Mrs. Hargrove, the HOA president, dropped off a casserole and a rule book thicker than my employee handbook. "We keep things orderly," she'd said, her smile tight. Mr. Patel next door waved from his porch, always pruning his roses. Normal, safe. The new neighbor arrived on a muggy Tuesday. I watched from my kitchen window as movers hauled furniture into 12 Maplewood. He was tall, lanky, with a mop of dark hair and glasses that caught the sun. He waved at me, enthusiastically, his hand flapping like a flag. I waved back, polite but quick, and went back to unpacking. By evening, he waved again as I took out the trash. Then the next morning, as I left for work. By Friday, it was every time I stepped outside. I started closing my blinds. The first oddity came at the HOA meeting that weekend. Mrs. Hargrove's living room smelled of potpourri and judgment, her coffee table stacked with agendas. I introduced myself, stammering under the weight of a dozen curious stares. "Emma Lawson, just moved into 15 Maplewood, HR at the library?" Nods, smiles. Then Mr. Patel leaned forward. "Funny, the new guy across from you said the same thing." I frowned. "What? Met him yesterday?" Patel said. "Nice fella. Said his name was Evan Lawson, works at the library. Thought you two were related." The room tilted. "I don't know anyone named Evan, and I'm the only Lawson at the library." Patel shrugged. Must have misheard. But Mrs. Hargrove's eyes narrowed, and I felt the weight of her scrutiny. That night, I checked my mailbox. It was empty, though I'd been expecting a utility bill. I brushed it off. Small-town mail mix-ups, right? The next week, things escalated. I came home to find him, Evan, if that was his name, on my porch, chatting with Mrs. Hargrove. He grinned as I approached, his teeth too white. "Emma, just telling Linda here about our library project." Mrs. Hargrove beamed at him, then gave me a cool glance. "You didn't mention you had a cousin, Emma." "He's not," I started, but Evan cut me off, his voice smooth. "Oh, Emma's shy about family. We're thick as thieves, though." He winked at me and my stomach churned. Mrs. Hargrove left and I hissed, "What are you doing?" He tilted his head, innocent. "Just being neighborly. Name's Evan, by the way." He extended a hand. I didn't take it. He laughed, a sound like glass breaking, and sauntered back to his house. I started locking my doors, checking windows. Paranoia crept in, a shadow in my peripheral vision. I'd catch Evan watching me from his porch, always with that wave. Then my coworkers started acting strange. "Nice Instagram post," my boss said one day. I don't have Instagram. When I checked, there it was, at Emma Lawson WC. Photos of me, at work, at the grocery store, even in my backyard. We can't show the full story in this short video. To watch the complete story, please click the link in the description.